Nigeria has happened to ADC. Now be waiting, I go tell you for this Abuja's municipal area council election that just ended. The elections are out, and we have seen what APC is capable of come 2027. What happened in 2023 is a child's play to what is about to happen in 2027's election. Take it or leave it. That is reality. Nothing will now fit tell me. Listen, APC does not believe in democracy. That's number one thing you will take home.
You where you think say election go save Nigeria from APC. They play. Election cannot save Nigerians from APC. Never. Yesterday don't show you wetin go happen 2027. So it's either you just accept it, make you no give yourself high blood pressure, or election cannot save us.
You see, I'm dropping update about the Abuja council polls. Update as it's reaching me and based on what I'm seeing online. But some persons are already attacking me in the comment section saying that APC is leading, APC will win, ADC is not recognized, so many things. I said things from what I'm seeing. See, APC cannot be winning and be violent at the same time. APC cannot be winning flawless, as in legally and legitimately, and at the same time be mobilizing police and thugs to go and disrupt and snatch ballot boxes and ballot papers. Is that possible? It's not possible.
Collation centers are still empty. It is a woman, Mama P, that was shouting. If you had a party agent that knew is right, would know what to do. This is just a local government election. Look at what happened. Again, well done to Dr. Mo, well done to the team. Good big ups to all of them that put in effort, but we must do better. We cannot repeat what we did in 2023 and expect extraordinary results. Now we have seen that we are fighting against all odds. A wise man said that if you don't learn from history, you will repeat history. We don't want to repeat history. Something needs to be done and it must be done now. A lot of people that are succumbing to the pressure of the APCs because they are seeing that there is no light, no effort, sacrificing, compromising, putting everything on the table just so that anything will happen, is because you can see that this party can win this election.
My people, no be small thing. There are diverse opinions concerning the just concluded Abuja municipal election. One of the problems people are raising is the low turnout of voters because of this belief that their vote doesn't count at the end of the day. Secondly, some people are of the opinion that APC party members are buying votes, using thugs to harass voters, also snatches ballot boxes to manipulate votes and results. My people, wahala dey. Even up till now, some centers are yet to get results of the just concluded election. Had it been there is electronic live transmission of votes, all results would have been collected instantly without delays. So in this video, I'm going to bring to us some series of videos of some people reacting to this concluded election. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this our channel. Also, leave your comment on the comment section.
You get as e be when a wise man come dey die at the backyard of a foolish man. E get as e be. Abuja is only 6 local governments out of 774 local governments. Up till this morning, 24 hours after, INEC has not complete. INEC is still yet to complete the result of that 6 local government. When we were out protesting that they should make it mandatory to give us a real-time result, many were saying, you know, they asked for too much. Do you see why now? You get a CB, Onibo Sheje. A wise man with the pie at the backyard of a foolish man. He get a CB. No be say we no wise. Now people hijacked the power. 774 local governments in Nigeria. Abuja is only 6 out of the 774, and the results are not out yet. Now imagine when they do that 774, the whole country election. There was Abuja get network. So how come the results on IRFs are still not there? Are they still waiting for network? If you live in Abuja, is that network in your area?
INEC has announced the APC the winner of election that happened in Abuja yesterday, which was on 21st of June. According to INEC said that the APC won with 40,295 votes, that ADC got 12,109 votes, and PDP got 3,398 votes, and SDP got 2,185 votes. Now, let me tell you something you need to know. It took them almost 24 hours to announce local government election that happened in Abuja. It took INEC almost 24 hours to announce results. They took all the nights for collation with all the mago that happened in collation center. The Gwagwalada election, the local government in Gwagwalada election result came out yesterday night that PDP won that side. Buhari has already been concluded. Now, because of Wike interest in AMAC, Wike was busy moving around on election day, moving from polling unit to polling unit. And part of those polling units are in primary school that he refused to renovate, that the teachers are on salary, that the students do not have adequate equipment to study, that some of those schools do not even have roof. I'm sure some of you saw the video that VDM did going around those schools. Wike went there shamelessly. All he was concerned about is APC winning. I mean, somebody that is partyless. He's neither in APC nor in PDP, but he's working for APC. Now, they did everything they did to make sure that they got somehow the APC guy re-elected or rigged in, whichever way they did it. Now, that is not the major problem I'm talking about here. My major problem is the ADC. What are they doing? How are they going to defend their votes? Or what did they do? The ADC was busy issuing statement that holds no water. Tell me, you are issuing statement to who? Step out, do something to defend your votes. Let me tell you, this election that happened now is a reflection. It's a reflection of what will happen in 2027.
Nigeria has happened to ADC. Now I'm be waiting, I go tell you for this Abuja's municipal area council election that just ended. The elections are out, and we have seen what APC is capable of come 2027. What happened in 2023 is a child's play to what is about to happen in 2027's election. Take it or leave it. That is reality. Nothing will now fit tell me. Listen, APC does not believe in democracy. That's number one thing you will take home. Take this thing that I'm telling you to the bank. Number two, APC does not believe in election. All they cares about is vote buying. It has shown again in this Abuja's area council's election. So, in my opinion, I would say, let Nigeria stop voting in this country, because our vote does not count. We are meant to select our leaders through voting, but reverse is the case. So, why should we be spending humongous amounts of money in every election cycle? So, for me, I would just say, let INEC be scrapped in this country. Let these people continue to rule us. If they finish, may they transfer power to their sons. At least somebody is doing it in Cameroon. And the heaven did not fall. Because I can't call this a democratic leadership. And I can't call this an election. This thing happens over and over and over again. I'm not saying that APC shouldn't win. If people voted for them, why wouldn't they win? But in a situation whereby you've seen the handwriting on the wall that nobody voted for these people, now that one they pay me. Now let's look at this area council election results, because the information available to the public is that APC won 5 out of 6 chairmanship positions in FCT area council's election. Now let us look at the names of the people that have won and the reason why ADC is not yet ready for 2027, and I will say it at the end of this video. In Wari Council, Honorable Joshua Ishaku and APC won. Then AMAC chairmanship, Honorable Chris Gaki won. Then Gwagwalada Council, Honorable Kasim Mohammed PDP managed to win. Kuje Area Council, Honorable Samuel Danjuma Shewolo, APC, 1. In Wali Council, Honorable Nuku Daniel Wali, APC, also 1. Abaji Area Council, Honorable Abdullahi Umar Abubakar, APC, also 1. So they have swept FCT Area Council's chairmanship election. So one thing you must understand is that chairman of local government receives huge allocations now. So everybody is just fighting to get it. Do you understand now? At least there is no month that a chairman of a local government will receive 300 million naira as an allocation, or let me say 250 million naira as an allocation.
You are seeing today, it is up to Nigerians to wake up and say enough of the shenanigans. If you look at the elections wey go on for 2026 Nigeria today, they carry sensitive materials on top of Okada. After INEC don receive more than how many billion for election? Now the same way we be say by 2027 they go say na Oluomo, na NURTW, na them they supply this, na them they carry sensitive material. At the end, it will be worse than 2023. The same way when some people go some polling units, people were supposed to day here, their name no data polling units. Beavers, they go say the thing no work. This one, they go say the thing no work. Do not be confused. Everything is not a mistake. It is a deliberate plan. It is an orchestration to increase voter apathy. That is why today for the Abuja election, you fit use your finger count people will come out, because a lot of people no believe say the thing go count, so there is no need wasting time. Although more people go come out during presidential and senate elections, but we must ensure and make people know that what they will come out to do, their vote will count. If not, wetin go happen be say the lesser people wey dey, the easier it is for them to rig, vote buying, use police, carry ballot paper. Before you know, fake paper go dey, original one go dey. The next one, when we not go observe, we say this same thing when Wike they do. They work out from polling unit. Somebody will be FCT minister. They move from polling unit to polling unit as if na INEC ad hoc staff. The Buruku way that they do so. It is the same thing where all the governors where they defer go stand on the mandate which they shall collapse. Now the same thing they go do. Them and those will be their foot soldiers, and that is why they insist say let there be manual collation, because they know that now that collation center be the shrine of election rigging, so that the governors were there for the mandate where they go collapse, they can move during 2027 elections. They can go and begin to mutilate from EC8A form. Before you know, the same thing will happen for Obiakpo. Now that Obiakpo pattern they will give Nigerians. So it is up to Nigerians for us to decide what we want to take and what we can agree on as elections. Because as it is under this government, make nobody get confused. There is no decision or there is no commitment to doing anything free and fair election. In fact, the more rigged and malpractice way they for the election, the better for them. It is up to Nigerians to make sure that we make the work of INEC become one of the most dangerous jobs in Nigeria. Anybody working in INEC must know that their loyalty must be to country. So the mobilization when we go do now, because that act, that electoral reform bill, they must amend it to ensure that electronic transmission real time is mandatory. So we must mobilize nationwide, not only for National Assembly and Presidency, but we must also take the pressure to INEC. INEC staff must be put on notice to know, say 2027, there will be no shenanigans tolerated. The names and phone numbers and addresses of every person working in INEC, including resident electoral commissioners, state rec, and everybody should be made public so that Nigerians go know where their problem won't start, and to know whether these people, they want to cooperate with the criminals in power or they want to work for the Nigerian people. Nigerians
blame, throw blames around, but if there is anything that needs to be done, and there needs to be purposeful leadership to the ADC, and that is not being gotten. Everybody wants to be president, and you can see a lot of mess going on. One person needs to step back and offer leadership to the party, and when that is done, we'll be able to correct some of the abnormalities that we are seeing now. It's still painful that we can see here that some polling units were not manned as at yesterday in an Abuja local government elections. Of very few polling units, we still were not able to man all polling units with party agents. That is disastrous. As much as I agree that the APC is a criminal party, is corrupt, and is swelling with electoral malpractices, but if we want to actually challenge them, then we need to stand toe to toe against them, head to head. We need to stand to match them. And the fact that we still do not have party agents in all polling units, one party agent, for example, a backup party agent, and several other canvassers who will ensure that voters are turn up for election day. I can tell you, I know that who benefit from voter apathy and low voter turnout. The ruling party, they know what to do. But if you want to be able to upturn whatever plans they have, is to ensure that canvassers go ahead and encourage people to come out. And the idea of leaving all of these men, all of these offices or personnel that I've mentioned for goodwill, that they love the party, they love the candidate, they love somebody alone, is not enough. The party must be able to set aside monies to motivate, encourage, mobilize these people. There is communication logistics, there is transport logistics, there is data collection logistics, there is even money to be paid. In 2023, a friend of mine was party agent to the Labour Party in the heart of Benin. He wasn't paid. And immediately he left there at about past 5. I don't know what was going to happen before that. People will come out and vote. But somebody needs to be able to stand to defend the process. And the fact that it was even called a day before the election broke my heart. No training is being done. What form of training has been offered to the party agent? Do they know what to do? Do they know how to push for their rights? It was Mama P's video that I was seeing that in the collation center, ADC member and ADC party agent was not inside the collation, whereas there were 2 APC party agents inside. If the party agent knows his right, he will fight his way. He should be shot for fighting his way. That is his right. He should be entering inside. But because these guys are not trained, they don't know what to do. They are doing it on volunteer basis. A lot of nonsense are going wrong. A political one of the aspirants for the Edo elections or candidate for the Edo election in 2024 elections told me that he was told by another very senior politician that to win governorship election in Edo State, there should be 20 billion naira by the corner of your chair in cash a day before that, on the eve of the election. I thought he was just being exaggerating until I began to sit back to look at it. Strategies are being put in place. When people say you don't win elections are not won on social media, it may look gaslighting and mockery. But it's the fact. It is the fact. We have to sit back to look at our strategies. We are not doing enough. Winning elections, we are fighting against a party that has been institutionalized with corruption and electoral malpractices. Then we want to fight them with just goodwill. No, voluntarily cannot solve this alone. We need to put in men, transporting, data collection, effort, canvassers, for example. When I spoke about voters turnout, one of the ways to kill that is canvassers. On the night of the election, people should still move on into how.
He told people a day period to the election that they should just vote his candidates and forget the rest for him. And look at what happened that day. 12 hours before the election, the FCT minister declares coffee, and he defended it by saying that he was asked by the president to make that declaration. That is, the FCT minister is now the Minister of Information. Remember, he's an FCT minister, an appointee, not even a governor. The governor of the FCT is TINUBU, according to our constitution. And guess what? The same man that told us that there should be coffee, why there is nothing like a security threat. Like I've said before, Abuja has not turned to Niger State or Kebbi State or Adamawa or Meduguri. There is nothing like a security threat, and you declare coffee. Then on the day of the election, the same man that declared coffee, we saw him moving around the polling units in Abuja as an INEC chairman monitoring the election. On what ground? A man that does not even have card to vote in Abuja, Wike is not eligible to cast vote in Abuja. So what exactly is he doing in Abuja on the day of election? Working with security, blocking everywhere. We heard that there was a particular polling unit in Abuja that police came and snatched ballot paper. The video is trending. Police came and snatched ballot paper. What a country. Then to the INEC, Professor George Amopitan, we have seen how nepotistic you are. Look at what you guys did in Abuja. You changed people's polling units. On the day of election, you changed people's polling unit. Where they're supposed to vote was changed to another location. and they were uninformed of that decision from your office as an INEC chairman, and you were in Abuja that day, walking down the street of Abuja, telling us that you have monitored what is happening, the election was doing this, the election was free and fair, everything was working perfectly. You are a liar from the pit of hell, and God will judge you. You change polling unit positions without informing the people until they found out on the day of the election that their polling unit has changed, despite what Wike did, declaring coffee in Abuja because of area council election, just to put fear in the minds of people not to come out and vote. It has worked for them. Now to the ADC, let me just make this clear to you, and I will drop mic. You are not ready for 2027 presidential election, so don't waste your time. Do you understand now? So supporting you in 2027 will also be a slap in the face if you can't even stop the APC in rigging common chairmanship election in Abuja, our capital, and you want to talk about other states. Forget it. You are not ready for 2027 presidential election, and I'm not ready to support any candidate in ADC, because the same thing that happened in 2023 will repeat itself in a very disgraceful manner, to be sincere. So no need of wasting time. Are you getting me? And this issue of recycling our political corridor, every year we will recycle people from PDP into APC, and from APC they have metaphors or migrated into ADC come 2027 to stand as saints or to stand as Nigerian saviors. It has to stop. The same people that you are going to vote in the ADC in 2027, they are all PDP members, they are all APC members. So nothing changes. They are not going to offer Nigerians anything. And I can tell you this: let us face reality. Let us face reality and stop deceiving ourselves. What they are doing is recyclement. They will just bring old wine, put in a new bottle, are you getting me, and offer to us. So ADC, they are not going to save Nigeria. The only person that I will support with my full chest to become the president of this country is Sowore Omoyele, and I will say it, if you like, hate me. So as for Nigerians, if you have sense, I will advise that you should find something and do with your lives. Forget about Nigerian politics. Let them do whatever they want to do, because all of them are the same. Even if we are under dictatorship in this country, it is better than this kind of democracy that we are having. So I advise anybody who cares to listen, find something and do with your life. If you are a graduate, go for your masters. Start building yourself up. If you go for master, go for PhD. Build yourself up, because this country is not going to change anytime soon. Let nobody deceive you. It is not going to happen, because if there should be changes in this country, our electoral system is where that change is supposed to start from. It's supposed to emanate from there. But look at what is happening in our electoral processes. The new INEC chairman, there is nothing different between him and the former one. Look at what happened. You guys changes polling unit without informing people until they came on the day of the election for them to be informed that their polling unit have changed. What a word. And you are telling me that this, our electoral umpire, is unbiased. They are biased. Yes, they are. And that is the conclusion. So ADC, in 2027, do not waste your time. Because the kind of defeat that you are going to suffer in the hands of APC will be lateral. It will be brutal. And I will also advise you, if you eventually lost to APC in 2027, which I know that is going to happen, do not run to court. Do not run to court.